Caitlin Clark's WNBA arrival has been a headline-making affair both on and off the court. Clark, 22, made her highly anticipated pro debut with the Indiana Fever on May 14, and since then, her fiercely debated status as the face of the league has continued to take some dramatic twists and turns. Most recently, Clark was forcefully knocked to the ground by Chicago Sky guard Chennedy Carter during a game between the Sky and Fever on Saturday, June 1, which has spurred conversation and sparked debate about how the WNBA is handling their newest star, and why some members of the league are taking issue with it. For a breakdown on all the latest WNBA drama, keep reading. During the third quarter of Saturday's game between the Sky and Fever, Carter, 25, appeared to go out of her way to knock down Clark with her back turned. Carter was assessed a foul on the play, which was upgraded by the WNBA to a flagrant one on Sunday, June 2, for unnecessary and/or excessive contact committed by a player against an opponent. Shortly after the incident, Clark told ESPN, "That's just not a basketball play. But you know I've got to play through it," she added. "That's what basketball is about at this level." During her post-game press conference, Clark elaborated on the ordeal. "I think at this point I know I'm going to take a couple of hard shots a game, and that's what it is," she said. "I'm trying not to let it bother me and just stay in the game and stay in what's important, because usually it's the second person that gets caught if you retaliate." The Fever beat the Sky 71-70, picking up their second win of the season. Clark finished with 11 points, 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Carter came off the bench for the Sky and led all scorers with 19 points. During her post-game press conference, Carter, currently playing in her 4th WNBA season, "I ain't answering no Caitlin Clark questions," Carter said. "I don't know what she said. I didn't say anything." The following day on Threads, however, it was a different story. In response to debate on the social media platform about the Clark foul, Carter wrote, "Beside three-point shooting, what else does she bring to the table, man?" The Fever beat the Sky 71-70, picking up their second win of the season. Clark finished with 11 points, 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Carter came off the bench for the Sky and led all scorers with 19 points. During her post-game press conference, Carter, currently playing in her 4th WNBA season, about the controversial moment. "I ain't answering no Caitlin Clark questions," Carter said. "I don't know what she said. I didn't say anything." The following day on Threads, however, it was a different story. In response to debate on the social media platform about the Clark foul, Carter wrote, "Beside three-point shooting, what else does she bring to the table, man?" Speaking to reporters after practice on Monday, June 3, Carter said she had no regrets about what went down between her and Clark. "I'm going to compete and play 100% hard no matter who it is or who we're playing," she explained. She went on to say she didn't feel like her play crossed any lines. "There's no line. I'm competing. I'm gonna compete," she told reporters. "I've already let you know I'm gonna compete. If you're going to throw punches first, I'm gonna compete. It's all love. It's basketball. This happens in the NBA. Actually, I'm focused on our game against New York now. I'm not really focused on that play anymore. It happened, okay? It's just basketball. Just happened. It's over. I don't know why we're dragging it out." Reese, a Sky teammate of Carter's, has a long history with Clark, dating back to their college playing days at LSU and Iowa, respectively. So after Clark went tumbling, eyes darted to Reese, 22, to see how she would respond in the rivals' first ever professional matchup. Immediately after Carter hit Clark, Reese could be seen jumping off the Sky bench excitedly and clapping her hands. After the game, Reese refused to talk to the media and was fined $1,000 for making herself unavailable. The team was also fined an additional $5,000 for Reese's absence. 2 days later, Reese addressed the incident while speaking to reporters after practice and pushed back on the idea that Clark is solely responsible for the recent popularity